Let's see what we can do. The uphill part's the hardest part. Now, I'm not saying this is easy, but I'm saying if you can get past the uphill part, you're in pretty good shape. You're feeling pretty good about the first half of this circuit. You're in good shape for the second half, because this is way less technical. You just got to get your car pointed in the right direction. I like to stay in third gear here. This feels pretty good to me. A 142. Okay, so not as good as my ultimate lap there, but it's a 142.7, which is better than I was at. I took a second off my previous lap too, which is nice.
They might be one.
After the uphill, it's all downhill from there. You're so right, Max. That's words of wisdom. So I'm gonna keep that time for now, so I can get away from showing off rivals, because we got a lot of stuff we could do today. Let's check out the other rivals event that I was talking about, the community choice. And while we're doing that, take a little drink there, and we'll talk about hoppers. You guys might remember, a couple weeks ago we announced we're going to start cycling hoppers, moving hoppers in and out on a regular basis. We heard pretty much immediately that is not what a large segment of the Forza community was looking for. So we listened to that, and what we ended up with is what I outlined today in the Week in Review, a hopper plan that has a number of hoppers that are up more or less permanently. They're evergreen. I don't want to say that there's no chance that these are ever coming down. I'll just use a double or triple negative there. There's a chance, but our intent is to put these up and leave them up. And if you look at the list that is in the Week in Review, it's very similar to the evergreens that were in Forza Motorsport 6, Forza Motorsport 5, that kind of thing. So I can just go through the list here. The big news, I think, is that class hoppers are coming back, and we're going to have all the classes. So Class E through Class X. Now the difference here, there is a difference with these events. This is the one, let's see, where is it? Here's the community I was talking about. This is 959 at Silverstone at night. So we'll try that out while I'm talking. Load that up. So Class E through Class X. The difference here is that these are no longer what we call breakout hoppers. If you look at the hopper list right now, we have these breakout hoppers that essentially anything goes as long as you're in that class. You can race whatever car, truck, thing you want. Like we did with Forza 6, we have now we're going to implement what we call, a traditional class hoppers as they were in 6, in that we are blacklisting a certain numbers of cars from each class. So you might remember in 6 we took out the Mercedes tank pool, we took out the limo from certain hoppers because they were just too disruptive on the whole. So similar approach here. These hoppers will be class-based, but they will be restricted in the sense that you won't see SUVs in there, you won't see crossovers, you won't see most open wheel cars, that kind of thing. So yes, class hoppers are coming back, but with the proviso that we're trying to create a better class experience, and so not every car will be usable in these hoppers. So in addition to that, we've got
still one person on. Close it up on the live.
Bye. Bye. Hey Brady, my thing's right.